Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a video today. Today is the first of the month. I hope you all are having a great day today. I know that you are, because that is the intention you set today. Capricorns, listen, people, I can't say enough wonderful things about Capricorns. I know you all don't get a lot of love from a lot of people. A lot of people don't appreciate you, but I really want to tell you how a lot of people see you, because I ask questions, and when I'm doing personal reading, I'm like, you know any Capricorns? How do you feel about Capricorns? Tell me, because I already know, right? And so because you all are so misunderstood, trust me, I do my job on the back end to remind people how fantastic you all really are. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or a woman. By default, your duality is divine feminine. So your energy is cyclic. The way you process things, you show your strength through your inner reserve. So you don't always say exactly how you feel, and people kind of look at you as being secretive, right? But it's because so many people try to get close to you all just to use the information you share with them against you. So trust me, I got your back, Capricorn. I understand. Trust and believe. I got your back. Listen, the reason why people put you all in charge of things is because you all are decisive, right? None of that flip-floppy. Give Capricorn the ball. They're going to make sure they carry it, over the line, right? You're going to get the job done. Yes. So another thing is, when people need a rational head in a crisis, they make sure they call the Capricorn. Remind people of that Capricorn. You know who you are. Stand in your power, right? And so, people like to really unload their problems on you, right? And sometimes people feel like, the people who try to avoid you are the ones who don't want the truth. Okay, Capricorn, we know who you're talking about, right? People who just like, and it's okay if they don't want, because in their mind, they're like, gosh, could you at least been a little bit more upbeat about it, Capricorn? But no, you came to me for the truth, right, Capricorn? This is what you're saying. You came to me for the truth. I'm just going to keep it real with you. If you give me all the, necessary, the information about it, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And so that's what people really can't. Some people, not everybody, some people cannot handle. But when people want the truth, they just want the uncut truth, they're going to come to a Capricorn for it, right? Let's get into your reading. Oh, plus we're going to be talking about the number 1 too, because yes, you all know I love numbers. We're going to talk about the number 1. So yeah, Capricorns are loyal. You all are hardworking, very ambitious. You all are classy. There's a lot of people that really should have been cussed out a long time ago, Capricorn, but you're like, nope, I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to go ahead and let the universe handle you, because you're not even worth me getting dirty. That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. Yes, you all are responsible. You all have a lot of self-discipline, a lot of self-control. You all are good managers of people, money, and time. Hence, greatest of all time, the GOAT, right? Even if it's a sea goat, nevertheless, still greatest of all time. Yeah, let's get into your reading. Most High God and Universe, please give me a special reading for my Capricorns in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of money and wealth, power and intellect, spirituality, and where they need to take action, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What information do we have from our wonderful Capricorns? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? People really, really try to take your nurturing, because like I said, your energy is cyclic. So you're very magnetic. You're receptive. People are actually drawn to you. They know exactly what they're getting when they deal with the Capricorn, right? But when people try to take advantage of it, see, not everything that is drawn to you needs to have access to you, Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody needs to have access to you. Some people really just need, okay, you need some space. I need you to back up off me. You need some space, because some people will really, really try to get close to you just to find out your secrets. And it's not even really secrets. You can't even trust them with saying, listen, I had the sniffles last night. They run and post that on the internet. I mean, just craziness. Oh, look. See? Look at this Tower card. I'm telling you, Capricorn, people are a trip. Somebody is having a Tower moment right now. And I'm talking about because they did something to you. It could be an old boss. It could be somebody in your family member. It could be an ex. But somebody is going through it. You hear me, Capricorn? They are. Whew. I'm just need you to be strong. Continue being strong. And let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because remember I said you all are known for keeping your head up in the crisis, right? People come to you because you all are reliable. You all are dependable, right? They know you all are very, very stable, right? So people who are determined to misunderstand Capricorn, they better watch out, especially if you're running around here spreading rumors and starting stuff, smear campaigns and stuff. And intentionally, like, withholding stuff, withholding bonuses and raises and, kudos and attaboys and stuff. And then their life is a whole jacked up mess at home. And they're wondering why all hell is breaking loose for them at home. It's because of what they're doing to you. They better know it. Yes, look at you, the magician. You know how to tap into your divine masculine energy. That's right. You know how to tap into your strength. Remember I said your as a divine feminine energy, again, doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman, your energy is cyclic, right? So you show, by default, you show your strength through your inner reserve. In this instance right here, you took action and tapped into your strength, right? Action doesn't always mean speaking up or saying something to a person. Action could just mean like standing in your power and refusing to move. Yes, that kind of action. You've exhibited a great deal of willpower. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, you said you could have said a whole lot of things to expose a whole lot of people, but you kept it classy and it's working out on your behalf. Now you're feeling like a kid again, childlike exuberance. Yeah, you seeing somebody's karma go down right before your eyes. Yep. And the reason you're seeing it through your visions. People are coming back telling you stuff. You're seeing it in dreams. Information is being downloaded. Your crown chakra has been activated. Right now, you're at a God level of status, all knowing and all seeing. Whoever tried to come up against you, Capricorn, is going through it. And they begging, please, God, please make it stop. I'm not laughing at them, Capricorn. I'm just like, y'all should have known better. You just pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and now look at you. Looking crazy, hair all disheveled, turn around, you don't even know where you are, out of your mind. Capricorn, y'all stop making me laugh. Look, these messages are being downloaded into my mind. I just see somebody completely out of their mind. I mean, like, they are just... Oh my God. Listen. Y'all know I'm not laughing at the person. It's just kind of funny because they did so much stuff to try to hurt you that it's like their karma is so bad right now. I'm just seeing like somebody who looked like a bag lady. Literally somebody who is just like, they're so turned around they can't remember stuff. They just look disheveled. They look like they've been, munching on a powdered donut. I mean, they... It's really not funny. Oh my God. I literally have tears in my eyes. It's just so crazy, but they shouldn't have done it. Okay? They shouldn't have done it, So even if y'all don't want to laugh, it's funny to me because they should not have done it. They really shouldn't have. And and I don't want to wish anything bad on anybody, and I don't wish anything bad on anybody because you all have kept it classy, you all have kept it high vibrational. For them, it is like, oh my God, I never thought this kind of stuff would happen to me. Yeah. Yep. That's what's happening. I mean, they just a mess. They are. I'm gonna need y'all to start lighting some candles and praying for some people because woo! I bet you if they had known messing with you would have caused this kind of a tower moment and it just happened like that. It's like, oh my God, all hell broke loose. It's just like one thing just happened after another, and they are just so turned around. All I just see is a person scratching their hair. I don't know if they went up. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they're wearing a wig. Oh my gosh. You know what? What they did to you must have been so bad, because the vision that I'm getting is like, I don't know if it's a wig or if it's their hair. I don't know what it is, but it is. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh my God, I'm trying to get myself together, Capricorn. You hear me? I mean, they are a mess. You know what? Okay, look, here's the vision. Look at this right here. Okay, this division right here. But see, like, they used to be this strong presence, but their hair is so disheveled. Like, I'm not talking about skin color. I'm not talking about complexion. Let's say remove this, because we don't care if the person is black, white, Asian, Hispanic. We don't care about that. I'm talking about their spirit. Like, they are so disheveled right now. It's just a complete mess. They don't even, they almost scared to look in the mirror. That's how bad it is, because they shouldn't have done it. They brought this karma on themselves. And listen, whew, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to stop myself from laughing, because it is really, really just a mess. I don't know how they present themselves when they come out in the street to everybody else, but I'm telling you, they are going through it right now. This is like, for them, the worst possible thing that could have ever happened to them. And it really isn't funny. It's really sad for them. But I hope when they come up out of this karma, they know, okay, you know what? I have a change of heart towards everybody. Because you're not even connected. Well, so when I say you're not connected, they are not connecting the dots. They are so disheveled and they are so out of their mind right now that they can't even connect back to you, that it was you, what they did to you is actually the reason why they're going through what they're going through. Does that make sense to you, Capricorn? Whew, I had a laughing episode right there, because if y'all could have seen the vision I saw in my mind. And when I tell you I don't laugh at people's karma, but this was a very funny visual that I got in my mind. So excuse me, I just needed a moment. Oh my gosh. People better leave Capricorns alone, because when I tell you the visual, if I could draw, I'm telling you, if I could at least even sketch and show y'all the visual that I got, y'all would be on the floor laughing right now. Seriously. Not at the person, but just the fact that, oh my gosh, what in the world? Yes. Okay. Whew. Let's see the rest of this reading. I hope I can stop myself from laughing, because this is crazy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, I love reading cards. I'm telling you, I love being gifted, and I love seeing all these things in different realms and all of this stuff. But this person was really a piece of work. When I tell you they was something else, they were something else. Listen, this person had all kinds of stuff. They were manipulative. They were secretive. They were just liars. They were doing all kinds of stuff. But guess what? They were exposed. When I tell you they were exposed, they were exposed. So, yeah, let me see what else. But you know what? This how you came out. You like, They used to have you like this. It was like you were in a hostile situation. Seriously, they were getting on your reserve nerve. You know how somebody say, okay, well, let me see if I can get them out of their classy mood. I know usually they handle classy, they handle stuff, they try to take the high road, but let me see. It was like they were doing the most trying to shake you, right? Maybe that's why I was laughing so hard, because everything backfired on them. This is them right now. Remember I was saying disheveled, but it's like 10 times worse than this. Just 10 times worse. It's like, you see this bird, look at the bird. So the bird is telling them, you should have never did that to the Capricorn. And they sitting there just trying to get their mind together. Like, who? What's my name? Oh gosh. Whew. take it. I really, I really cannot take it. I can't. Oh, but this is you right now. No nonsense. You're not playing games. You're like, you know what? From now on, I'm not to be played with. Very direct, very straightforward, very meticulous, very intellectual. You are not playing. Yeah, never again will you be in that situation again. That person, we're not even going to talk about them anymore because they're making me laugh. You know, how they look right now is really making me laugh. But how they did you, you know, I'm serious, Capricorn. The way they were doing you really, really make me want to just go off on them in the spirit. Like, I wanted to approach some people that you all have been telling me about, talking about telepathically in the spirit. Just like, what is wrong with you? Like, do you know how valuable the Capricorn is to your organization? Do you know how valuable the Capricorn is to your life? And you're doing this? Do you know what kind of karma you're creating for yourself? That's how I wanted to approach some of the spirits that some of you all have been telling me about. Like, stop it. Just stop, because you all are creating a horrible karma for yourselves. And it's like they just couldn't stop themselves, because that's why they're going through what they're going through right now. And so for you, it's left some trauma, like some post-traumatic stress disorder, because it's so bad. So obviously that part is not funny at all, because, you know, when you're dealing with a snake, when you're dealing with somebody who presents themselves one way and then doing everything they can to just completely just wreak havoc in your life, it's hard to trust people. Yeah, that's trauma. Yeah, that's trauma. I'm telling you, the only thing that got you through that was prayer and meditation. Yeah. Some of y'all getting some money too. Yes. I'm talking about wish fulfillment. This right here, wish fulfillment. See this person jumping off this treasure chest? Yeah. But that's, you know, they made their own bed. They have to lie in it. They sure do. Yes, they sure do have to lie in it. And here you are, Mother Earth. Still looking classy and still having yourself together. Yes, this could be a man or a woman. I just want to say this, a person who identifies as a man or woman, because we're talking about spirit. These are just the cards. You know what I'm saying, Capricorn? It could be a man or woman, just like this could be a man or woman. We're talking about spirits, because this right here is a Leo. But Leo is divine masculine, even though you do see what looks like a woman on the card, right? Half woman, half lion. But that's what I'm saying. We're talking about spirits. So whoever this person was could identify as a man or woman, but nevertheless, they are not doing good right now. I just want to let you know that. Just want to let you know they're not in a good place at all right now. They should have left you alone, Capricorn. They should have just left you alone. They should have just minded their business and gone on about their life. But anyway, let's talk about the number one. Whew, y'all had me laughing so hard. That visual of that person, I'm like, oh my gosh, had me laughing so hard. Whew, we just kind of went a little over time. So please forgive me, Capricorn. I just couldn't even get myself together. Whew. So yes, the number one means new beginnings. When you think about the number one, think about new beginnings, think about action, think about change, think about new goals, think about time to be bold, think about being at a crossroad in your life, think about fresh energy. Think also about letting go of beliefs, things, people, and investments that aren't supporting you. That's family, friends, colleagues, whomever. People who aren't supporting you, time to let them go. Seriously, it's just time to just let them go. This is also about being courageous, also knowing an opportunity when it's right there in your face. This is the number one we're talking about, and we're talking about rebirth. So for a lot of you all, the number one today represents the fact that you are experiencing a new beginning in some or all areas of your life. It also means that you are putting your ideas and ambitions into action. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love to see it, Capricorn. I love to see Capricorns win. So trust me, it's all good over here on this channel. I love me some Capricorn. So can't tell me anything bad about a Capricorn. So, because I may have to pull out this recording and say, listen, I'm going to tell y'all a story about what happened when a person came up against a Capricorn and tried to ruin one. Boy, their karma was horrible. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Capricorns. I hope you all have a great day. And again, please forgive me for laughing, because if you all could see this visual that I saw, you would probably be laughing just as hard as I was too. All right, have a great one. Bye.